People, LAFC 1, Real España 0, which was 7-1 on aggregate, and LAFC are through to the next round, last 16 of the CONCACAF Champions Cup, and Sonny got a nice rest in this one as well, only playing 45 minutes. We're going to go and see how the internet did react to the game. And first and foremost, it was very actually surprising Sonny actually played. Him and Boanga both started, but they got a nice rest in the second half. I mean, being 6-1 up, surely you could have had a bit more of a rest. Just no need to play him at all.
Make sure you get the job done. The job was done in the first leg, but you know what Sonny's like. Just make sure double protection.
Absolutely, and it was 1-0 at half time. Towards the end of the game, actually, the goalkeeper that was playing instead of Hugo Lloris, because they gave Hugo a rest, Thomas Hazel, saved a penalty in the last minute, and there's just Sonny there showing his appreciation to the sub-keeper.
Kept their 100% record going. So important. Momentum.
Yeah, key thing, and he gets nice rest with the build-up to the second MLS game this weekend. Next up, Sonny playing with one of the mascots.
Brilliant. He always likes to have fun, doesn't he?
Literally, like, if you're a mascot for Sonny, you've hit the jackpot. You know you're going to have a bit of fun on the pitch there.
Absolutely. I don't know if you got a video of it. It was before the game. He was having like a proper conversation with one of the mascots.
No, I didn't see that.
Him, yeah.
So this Son_way says, experienced uncle vibe, doesn't go anywhere. But now the kid's all grown up and proper, and there's uncle, the one being silly.
Is he an unk? Is that where we're at now?
Yeah, that's what they were all calling him last episode as well. Here's Lee Kang-in was named KFA Player of the Year for the first time yesterday. He had a historic season, becoming the first Korean to achieve a treble, as well as scoring in the Super Cup.
He had a better year than Son?
Well,
Son won the Europa League.
He won the Champions League.
Ah, good point. Good point. Fair enough.
He won the treble.
He was a captain, though. Yeah, but how much did Lee Kang-in play?
Sonny only came on in the final.
Yeah, but he played most of that season, didn't he?
Yeah.
And also, it's in 2025, we're not taking into account his LAFC form.
True. It's got to be last year. Who won it last year? Was it Sonny that won it last year?
Surely.
I don't think. Yes, Sonny won it last year, Kim Min-jae the year before, and Sonny won it the 4 previous years to that. So Sonny's won it 8 times, this trophy. Let some other people have a go, I guess.
Yeah, after this one, he's finally broke his trophy drought. Surely he's got to still win it. Surely he's played more games than Lee Kang-in, hasn't he, over the last year?
Maybe. But I mean, I think Lee Kang-in has actually been quite a key part to PSG this season. I don't think he was too much last season. Yeah, look, scored in the Super Cup, as we know. We were there.
We were.
PSG against Tottenham. But, I've said so many times, Spurs have got to do everything they can to sign Lee Kang-in, but I think that time has come and gone now. There's no chance Lee Kang-in joins Tottenham at the state that we're in.
Definitely not.
The chance to sign him was in the summer, wasn't it? That was a key moment there. But we didn't. But congratulations to Lee Kang-in winning the KFA Player of the Year. Son_way as well, bringing us the teams lining up before the game yesterday. He says the magic of wearing a claim badge to look bigger. I'm not sure what that means, but
no idea what that means. What's happened here? It's just a team photo. Is something bigger here? I don't know.
Look at that smile, man.
Yeah, got the great smile on, of course.
Next one, Dahlia07 saying, not to alarm folks, but whose child did Sonny kidnap?
Son's now. Son says, I want to live with Sonny. That's what the kid is saying.
You'd be surprised. I want to live with Sonny.
Love that. Getting a kid. It must be one of the kids, one of the players' kids.
To be in the sunshine of LA right now, instead of what we're witnessing right now, doom and gloom with Tottenham Hotspur, I'll take that any day of the week. Next up, let's talk about this because Fighting Stripes Football says, according to Coventry Telegraph, Tottenham did not give Coventry a minutes requirement for Korean forward Min-hyeok. Another poor decision from Tottenham, who are flirting with relegation. it might be best to end Yang's loan early. I mean, he's just not getting a look in at Coventry. And this was my worry when he went there, because he was a bit part role for Portsmouth, obviously, but, you know, he did score a couple of goals. But now he's moved from a bit part role to no role, pretty much. And this was my worry, because Portsmouth were at the wrong end of the table. Coventry are high flying right at the top of the league. And I thought it was always going to be hard for him to fight his way into that team because of, you know, how good they were going.
But they have been stumbling recently. I thought he'd get some game time off the bench, or at least given an opportunity to prove himself, but it just hasn't happened. Hasn't happened at all, and it's been a disaster so far. Still a few games left, but Coventry right now, I think they've been stumbling quite badly in the league for quite a while, and they've allowed other teams to catch up. But Yang isn't getting a look in. They're not trusting him at the moment, and I thought maybe around better players it'll be better for his development to be in a more dominant team, but he's just not getting the opportunity to show it.
Yeah.
And Tottenham are lacking in numbers. They maybe could do with him at the moment. But it's been a disaster. He was doing quite well at Portsmouth. I wouldn't say smashing it, but, you know, as you say, he's providing an impact. He's scoring a few goals. I think in his last game he scored a goal for them. So now in a situation where his development is stunted, being stunted again.
He started one game for Coventry, which was his first game when he went there after he left Portsmouth. Since then, he had 2 bench appearances. Then he came on for 20 minutes at the end, then came on for 11 minutes, then came on for 1 minute. And since then, they've played 2 games and he's not even been in the squad.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can end it early, but 100% Tottenham should have put in a minimum minutes requirement. If you're going to move him from a loan deal with Portsmouth where he is playing a certain amount of time, surely you should have gone there with assurances, and that there should have been a minimum minutes involved, and but basically they have to pay us money if he doesn't hit a certain amount of minutes. I know other clubs have done a similar arrangements, and so they think they were really stupid not to put that in. Yeah. And if they couldn't guarantee it, then you said, okay, so he's not moving then. That's
exactly.
what you should have done.
Let him stay at Portsmouth. So, yeah, very frustrating, because, look, he showed signs of something at Portsmouth, albeit, look, he wasn't playing 90 minutes every game and starting every game, but he still scored, 3 or 4 goals and some high-quality big moments there. So
they liked him there.
Yeah, so obviously, as it stands now, it looks just like a terrible decision to pull him out of Portsmouth and go to Coventry.
Tottenham making terrible decisions. No, never heard of that.
This next one is, look at Sonny there, deep in conversation with someone on the LAFC staff, and this caption says, finding people who aren't close with Son Heung-min would be quicker.
It's impossible. Find someone whose Son doesn't
He's such a people's person, isn't he? Look how much he just makes everyone smile.
He's just got that infectious energy, doesn't he? Around him. Everyone wants to be around him. Everyone wants to be his friend. That's just what he's like.
Is this the moment that you were talking about before? Look at that, the little kid doing the Sonny celebration to Sonny. Is this the moment you're talking about?
It's not the moment, no. He was in the tunnel before the game. He was holding one of the mascot's hands, and he's literally having a proper conversation with him while he walks down. It was so cute, but yeah.
So this little kid does the Sonny celebration to him, and Sonny just gives him a little clap saying, yes, that's how you do it, man.
A round of applause. Fantastic.
Dalio7, Son meet and greet, nothing special. So look at this, yeah? The whole Real España team lined up after, I don't know if this was after the game, it looks actually like it was before the game, lined up to him, take selfies with him before the game. Can you imagine that ever happening, like an opposition team lining up with your star player for selfies before the game?
It's a big moment. I mean, a global superstar, probably for the first time. It goes to show the effect he has on even footballers.
Yeah. Obviously, it's not a top class team, Honduran team, but still, I think it's just goes to show, doesn't it? You usually see this stuff only with Cristiano and Messi.
Well, globally, that's kind of
where Son's at.
Yeah,
like I said before, the real goat. But look, that's it. That is how we reacted to the Sonny going through in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. So now LAFC play Houston Dynamo this weekend. Houston Dynamo also won their first game, so something's got to give this weekend. Let's see who Houston Dynamo have. Do they have anyone of note? No, it doesn't look like it. Artur.
Not from.
Nah, it's not him. Nah. They don't really have anyone I've ever heard of. Nah, no one. Hopefully a nice easy win for LAFC with Sonny and Bouanga at the heart of things. So obviously we'll react to it once it has happened this weekend. So look out for that. But thank you everyone for joining us today. And we'll see you then, people.